Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream edition of the World Elite Podcast, presented exclusively by our family over at the Debate Network. I am your host, Dylan Abear, and joining me, as always, the other three members of the Elite Core 4. First,
time to play the game.
We got our guy, the real Triple J, Jordan. What is going on today, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Ready to get it rolling.
And the crazy part, I was actually scared you were gonna have your mic muted, because at least once a show, the mic's muted. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of time, because I feel like it's gonna happen at some point.
Yeah, some point after a while it might happen. So
yeah. And then next up,
rock hard. Only am I rock hard. Want me to go to sleep? I'm not tired. I'm fully rested.
Of course, we got our guy Blaine Arsenal. Blaine, what is going on, man? How you doing today?
What's going on, guys? Ready to get it started?
Absolutely. And then last but not least, we got the always sensational one himself, Gary. What is going on, man? How you doing today, brother?
What's up, guys? Doing good. Glad to do the show. It's really fucking hot in my house still, but at least I got that one unit right there to keep me cool in my office.
Yeah, I was actually going to bring that up because I wanted to apologize to everybody, like audience, everything, for the last minute cancellation. I wouldn't want to say last week. Usually when there's a cancellation, I typically update social media, let everyone know what's going on and whatnot. I did update everyone within our, Debate Network family, because I had some personal stuff going on. Gary, his central unit had went out at his house, and it's going, about a week-ish, a little over a week that it's out.
Yeah, it's like a week and a half now.
Yeah, so, and honestly, a lot was going on last week. So, unfortunately, we did cancel. Was hoping to talk about some mask versus mask at AAA. I'm pretty sure we could talk about it for a second if you guys want to. After that was a really good match, by the way. I would talk about some other stuff, but unfortunately, it didn't permit. So I was happy enough that we were able to come back to share that things are going better on my end. I know soon enough it'll be going better on Gary's end. He got the window unit to provide a little bit of comfort for himself to not die during the show, because I'm not trying to have him die during the show. But yes, we are back, and we have a great rest of the month that I will talk about at the end of the show, because we do have the rest of the month planned for this show. and in an alternating schedule because of Gary's job. He has to do the show per day. So it'll be today, Tuesday, and I'm assuming Wednesday next week, and then Tuesday the week after. Just kind of alternate the schedule. I mean, it's honestly not a big deal, to be honest. But yeah, we got a great show lined up for everybody today. We got primarily WWE talk. We have a little bit of TNA talk. I know they had some big TNA news that came out, and thankfully Blaine is here because I feel like he's really the only one that can help me on the TNA talk as far as someone that got granted their release from the company, maybe more to come. I know some people contract are expiring and whatnot. But we also got some independent wrestling talk. If you listened to our interview with Mikey O'Shea 2 weeks ago, by the way, fantastic interview. If you haven't listened to it or checked it out, it is available on all audio platforms. It's available on our YouTube channel, so go check it out. Fun interview, probably one of my favorite interviews ever. The guy was so down to earth, and it was a really fun time. But Gary did mention to him in one of his questions that we were going to an independent wrestling event soon, and it actually happened this past Saturday. Jordan, if you want to pop it up, we actually went to an independent wrestling event in it's kind of hard to say my hometown. It's around the hometown, Mamou, Louisiana. Blaine's favorite place. He has some great memories in Mamou. We actually attended an event in Mamou. It was at a skating rink to where they don't hold it as a skating rink anymore. It's mainly used for like something like this or like an after party.
I never understood that. It's called a skating rink, but it's a reception hall basically.
Well, it was a skating rink like all those years ago. Like it actually was a skate. Yeah, I've actually been to it quite a bit when I was a kid because they used to have like birthday parties over there and whatnot. They actually had skating going on over there, but now it's primarily used as like a reception hall for like weddings, graduations, or in our case for wrestling. So this was our second event that we attended over there this year. As you could tell, it was primarily to serve for like the firefighters and whatnot. Honestly, there wasn't really that went on that served anything for a firefighter. I don't even think the word firefighter was even used during the show. Mm-hmm. But I'll let Gary go first. Just kind of for his experience, his second ever wrestling show that he's ever been to. Jordan and then myself. Unfortunately, Blaine was not with us. I for one wish he was, because for us all four to be together for it would have been awesome. But Gary, like I said, this was your second time ever going to something like this. I feel like that this one wasn't really too stressful for you, because I know you were kind of keeping up with the Broncos game last time in January, and you were kind of like distracted a little bit by it. But this time, I feel like you had a lot more fun and everything. So take me through it, man. What was the experience like for you, and did you really enjoy yourself? Because I feel like you did.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, I did enjoy the last one that we went to in January, but like you said, it was the divisional playoffs with the Broncos and the Bills.
Right.
I'm a huge Broncos fan, so like I was watching that game. It went to overtime, and I was definitely distracted, but it was an awesome experience. So I will say, I think I preferred a few of the matches the last time over this time, but overall it was really cool, like just to be able to see everything in person, sitting second row. Well, we sat second row both times, but like I feel like we had a better view of things somehow on the side of the ring than like head on, like we did the last time. We sat closer to like where the wrestlers walked out from, so we could actually see them do their walk and stuff, which was pretty cool. Overall, I mean, it was a really fun time. I don't know if you want us to really talk about like the matches, or if you were planning on doing that, or
no, I really wasn't, because no one is gonna know who the hell I'm talking about.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the biggest thing that I'm gonna say about like the actual people, and again, no one's gonna know, but I thought it was crazy that like two of the people, they said they had been like tag partners, they had been just like teammates for 20 years, and then we had a huge heel turn, and one of them turned on the other after 20 plus years of teamwork and stuff. And that was pretty cool to see, although it was a little corny, like the way that he went about it. You know, like they're not professional as far as like WWE acting and entertainment and stuff. So like some of the facial expressions, some of the just way things were timed and stuff, it was a little corny, but overall, I thought it was awesome. And side note, finally got my nachos, so huge win, huge win for Saturday night's event because I finally got my nachos that I wasn't able to get last time.
Jordan?
Oh yeah, it was a really fun event. Yeah, the heel turn was probably the best thing. Then they had the street fight, and
Yeah.
but yeah, sitting second row. Well, anywhere you sat in there, it was
Pretty much. I mean, you could sit at the back of the skating rink and you can see very well. For clarification, people, it's a really small place, so so you could pretty much sit anywhere. And honestly, I think you have a really good view for it.
But yeah, overall, it was a great show, and can't wait to go back if they come back.
I would imagine they come back,
Yeah.
because I used to go to stuff like this when I was in high school, and I know they took like a huge break from coming like to the skating rink for it, and this is the second time this year to even come. So I would imagine maybe again they'll come this year. Maybe like I would say like around like I don't know, Halloween or Thanksgiving, something like that. Hopefully they would come around again because
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
go ahead.
I just was gonna add, I think they definitely are because they did the whole debut of like the Mamu champion after the Rumble, and then one of the guys, I think it was the guy that got turned on, actually said that he was definitely gonna get revenge, and it was gonna be in Mamu that he gets his revenge on the guy that turned on him and stuff. So like, I mean, again, it's not WWE levels of like setting up the shows and stuff like that, but I feel like after everything they said that they are definitely going to be coming back multiple times even, but also we were promised Ricky Morton last time and he never showed up, so I mean you never
That was
know.
some bullshit, man. Yeah, that was some bullshit for sure.
We're still
man.
upset if y'all are watching.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
But
yeah, overall,
let us in.
should have our picture up and everything. Do not let in. But no, overall, the show was good. And to piggyback off of these two, I think the heel turn was great. And for clarification, for anyone watching that don't really know what we're talking about, because obviously y'all are not going to know what we're talking about. There's a wrestler that's like basically like the independent John Cena, and it's only from Mamu because he used to be a cop, like in Mamu as well. And I know he used to be a cop because I was riding with a friend to school and he pulled us over. So yeah, I mean, like I said, he was like their John Cena, and for some reason I had such an itch during the show. I'm like, dude, I said, I feel like he's gonna turn. I said he's been a face his whole career in the indie scene. And because they said it was gonna be a street fight between the two guys, and he was gonna be the special guest referee because he inserted himself as the special guest referee. I said, watch, he's gonna turn for the first time ever in his career. I said he's gonna turn, watch, and he accidentally cost the good guy the match. He accidentally hit him with a chair because the guy moved out the way, and as he turned around, he hit him again with a chair. I'm like, fuck, I called it. But yeah, overall, the street fight was fantastic. This dude was like 300 something pounds, lost his pants there in the match. I mean, it was a wild scene, man.
Shoved up his butt.
Yeah, it was a wild scene, man. I mean, the whole show was a wild scene, but honestly, and that just goes to show that I feel like these guys should be paid more because I mean they're legit good. I mean, they are really good at what they do, and I honestly feel like independent wrestlers, and we were talking about that 2 weeks ago at Mikey O'Shea, should be paid more, and I would have loved to see someone like Mikey O'Shea at this event because I feel like he would have fit so well in with the crowd because he does well with the crowd. And the crowd over there at the skating rink was on one the entire fucking show. And I honestly feel like he would have fed off of that really good. But overall, great show. Looking forward to them coming back. And hopefully they kind of pick up from where they left off from the one that just happened this weekend because everyone had the same titles. The titles didn't change hands at a different show because I know they do other shows in Louisiana. There's a promotion called Pro Wrestling 225 that's held around Baton Rouge. and it's the same people that wrestle. So I was praying that no titles, changed hands or nothing like that, but luckily nothing did, and it was all around a great show. The kids loved it, and this is mainly for what it's for. It's for kids. The kids got into it. There's a bunch of kids, and then there's us. So, yeah. Overall fun show, and I'm looking forward to it. But that's our indie talk. I didn't want to spend too much time on it because I know Blaine didn't go, and he wouldn't be able to really offer much on it or anything like that. But we're gonna get into some actual talk of the King and Queen of the Ring, that the finals will be held at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. So we do have like some updates as far as like the brackets go and whatnot, and then we have some predictions that we're going to make on the rest. But this is not our like official predictions for like Night of Champions or anything like that. Like this is like strictly just for what we think is going to happen. We're going to predict the Fatal 4-Way for the King and Queen of the Ring that's going to happen on SmackDown this Friday. We're going to make like semifinal picks and then finals picks of who we think can move on to get their title match at SummerSlam. But when the actual bracket is finalized and we make our Night of Champions picks in 2 weeks, then obviously that'll be our main pick. So we're going to pop up the bracket for each King and Queen of the Ring. We'll start off with the King of the Ring. I'll kind of give a rundown of some of the matches that have been happening. The first match we had Obafemi, who defeated Penta, Solo Sikoa, and Carmelo Hayes. Then let me pop the thing up. There we go. Then we had the one on SmackDown where Dominic Mysterio beat Braun Breaker, Trick Williams, and Damian Priest. Then we just had on Raw, that just happened up yesterday, Javon Evans beat Seth Rollins, Tala Tonga, and Ricky Saints. And we have one more Fatal 4-Way to go between Jey Uso, LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Finn Balor. So starting with Gary, and I'm gonna keep the bracket up just to kind of help you out a little bit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give our prediction of the Fatal 4-Way as you see on your screen. So that one will go on to face Javon Evans. So you're gonna predict Obafemi versus Dom and Javon Evans versus your winner of the Fatal 4-Way, and then you're gonna make your finals prediction of who's gonna win the finals. So like I said, I'm gonna keep the bracket up so I'm gonna kind of help you out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You want me to, because I know like you and I have kind of talked about this like last night or whatever. You want me to just like say everything kind of like how I explained it to you for the audience?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, predict the Fatal 4-Way first. That's still lit up on the screen. And then you can go ahead and predict Oba versus Dom and then Javon Evans versus who you pick. And then and let's say, obviously for your sake, Obafemi versus, I don't know, Javon Evans, and then you'll say who your winner is of the whole King of the Ring tournament.
Okay.
And then we're going to do that for the women as well. But this is obviously not your official prediction because it's not finalized.
Yeah. No, well, yeah, for the finals, yeah. But I just mean like if I think someone's going to interfere and all that stuff that I kind of talked to you about, like you want me to go into all of that too?
I mean, you're more than welcome to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, I kind of talked to Dylan about how I felt about this. I have a sneaking suspicion, like I just have a feeling that that Balor is going to win the Fatal 4-Way. And then I told Dylan, like, as far as Obafemi and Dom Mysterio go, I want to stay with my boy Oba. Like, I'm not turning on him. He's still my favorite, but I think something's going to happen and someone's going to interfere, whether it's Brock Lesnar or, whatever. I think Dom is going to come out the winner in that match due to some sort of tomfoolery, or else he's going to trash the ever-living shit out of him. Like he's going to throw him out of the building. He's going to trash him so hard. But I think someone's going to come up, interfere. I think Oba is going to lose that match, unfortunately. And then I think, I think Balor is going to beat Javon Evans, which I don't really want to happen. I would like to see Javon Evans have a good shot of like, having a title reign and being super successful. I didn't care for him at first, like when I first started watching with you and stuff. I I felt like he was a little crazy, like grabbing the camera and shaking it and stuff. But he's grown on me a lot. I do like him.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see him successful, but I think Balor's going to win, and then I think we're going to have like a rematch of Balor and Dom, where I hope Balor wins because I just don't like Dom.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my
Okay.
soft predictions for right now of how I think it's going to turn out.
Okay. Nice. Steven actually gave a really cool thing. He said, "Be cool if El Grande Americano shows up, costing Dom, shaping up the storyline for Triple Mania." Yeah, that would be really cool. Blaine?
I kind of feel like it's already written that
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be Jay versus Cody for the title.
Mm.
So I'm thinking Jay going to win the Fatal 4-Way, and Brock is going to mess up over Famous. So Dom going to win that match. So it'll be Jay and Dom, and it'll be Jay and Dom in the finals, and Jay going to win.
Okay. Jordan?
Are you ready for this one?
Oh, boy.
Oh Lord!
All right,
So
let's hear it.
I got Royce Keys
Holy shit. Really?
going to gonna beat Javon Evans, go to the finals, and then Oba gonna beat Rey Mysterio and go to the finals.
Wait.
Dom
Hold up.
Mysterio, not Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio's not even in this.
No, so I got
Wait.
Royce Keys.
Okay, Royce Keys is moving on to face Javon Evans.
Yeah,
Okay, who you got with Oba and Dom?
I got Oba.
Okay, so
just-
you got...
You just
Wait.
said Ray.
Wait, what the fuck is happening?
No, he said Oba's gonna beat Rey Mysterio, but he meant Dom, but
Dominate.
I got it.
yeah.
Okay,
I got
and
you.
so
I
you
got
got...
flip up.
All right, so you got Oba to the finals, and who do you have with Javon and Royce Keys?
Royce Keys.
So Royce Keys and Oba.
Oba.
And who's winning King of the Ring?
I'm gonna go with Oba.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you got Royce Keys winning the whole thing, then wow.
The timeline doesn't make sense because the winner gets the winner gets what, SummerSlam?
Yeah, they get Roman or Cody. I guess that they're choosing.
At SummerSlam, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well, SummerSlam is in Minnesota,
Mhm.
Brock's hometown, so it got to be Oba and Brock at SummerSlam. So it's not.
Yeah.
I don't see him winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this is probably the first time we ever have like all different winners of like an actual match that hasn't happened yet. Because I actually have LA Knight winning the Fatal 4-Way. Because it's honestly, if I gotta watch Jey Uso winning another match, getting into a title match, I'm gonna rip my fucking hair out. So LA Knight wins. He goes face Javon Evans. Yeah, I think Brock shows up next week in Baltimore and costs Oba the match, because I don't think that any amount of money from the Saudi people can get Brock over there to cost him in the finals. So I think Dom is going to beat Oba, and I think LA Knight beats Javon Evans, and we get Dom and LA Knight, which it's honestly a weird matchup. But I think LA Knight is so due for like either a title shot or something. I mean, even if he doesn't win it, I mean, he's so due up for something because he's in this whole thing with the Usos anyway. Why not give him a shot against Roman at SummerSlam? Because he's in this little feud with the bloodline anyway. He had his little stare down with Jacob with the Usos and all that. So why not? I mean, so LA Knight wins King of the Ring for me. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, and honestly, everything's gonna change this Friday because we're either all gonna, for someone's gonna be right. I mean, when it comes to a winner, and I'm hoping it's not Blaine.
Anyone else you're cool with, just not
Pretty much, because I can't do it.
But we all know Oba is not winning. Well, I don't.
No.
I think he's not winning.
Yeah, I don't think he's winning either.
Yeah, Jordan's the sole survivor of picking Oba to win it all. And of course, we got our OPC himself, Ivan, tuning in. What's going on, brother? Thanks for tuning in. He said, so what did Blaine pick? You picked Jey Uso to win the whole thing, huh?
Yeah.
Steven says Finn winning King of the Ring and Finn beats Cody. I wouldn't hate that because it's time to pull it off of Cody. If
I
Gunther,
wouldn't need to.
then if Finn winning it would be pretty cool.
Oh, so now you guys are piggybacking off of the new guy.
That's not a bad move though.
That's really not.
Yeah.
I think anything beating Cody right now is the right move because Cody for me is getting stale with that title.
Yeah.
They should have pulled a trigger on Gunther, someone who had retired, Goldberg, Cena, AJ, but then loses to Cody. I mean, it was controversial, don't get me wrong, but still shouldn't have lost. Ivan says, Triple J, what is good? Tell your cousin Skippy don't screw up SummerSlam. So you better text him, Jordan.
Yeah, got his number right here. I'll send it to you, Ivan.
All right, same format goes for the women's. We had, let's see, Io Sky was in the first match. She beat Roxanne Perez, Julia, and Lash Legend. Raquel Rodriguez beat Bailey, JC Jane, and Kiana James. And then Liv Morgan, who is the women's world champion as we speak, beat Becky Lynch, then Alexa Bliss, and Chelsea Green. We got one more match of Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair, Lyra Valkyria, and Sol Ruka. So I think I know where I'm going with this with Blaine at least. But we'll start with Gary. Gary, same format. Pick your winner, fatal four-way, and then the rest of the bracket as it goes.
All right, so I'm not just saying this because of Blaine. I really do think that Sol Ruka is taking that fatal four-way. I feel like the other three don't really have a lot going on right now as far as the storyline, except for maybe Jade and Rhea, which I hope that feud has kind of died down now that Rhea has won and stuff. So yeah, I really think Sol Ruka is taking the fatal four-way. I would love to see Io Sky take the match against what's her face? I can see her last name obviously, but I can't remember her first name.
Raquel.
Raquel. Okay, yeah. I want Io Sky to win that match for sure, and then I don't know, man. Between Sol Ruka and Liv Morgan, I don't know. that one's hard because I feel like we kind of talked about it before WrestleMania. Liv Morgan is kind of stepping into other things or whatever, and so I think Sol Ruka deserves a chance, but her being so new on the roster also and stuff, that match is kind of up in the air for me. I feel like it could be 50-50, either one could win, but I'll say Liv Morgan right now, and then I want Io Sky to be the Queen of the Ring champion. I want her to beat out Liv Morgan in the finals.
Ivan says he believes that Stephanie Valkyrie will cost Liv the match whoever she faces. I mean, we haven't seen her in a while.
That is fair because they have a big feud. Also, a lot of people have kind of talked about the whole Io Sky and Rhea kind of turning on each other at some point. And I think that maybe this is it. Io wins Queen of the Ring, gets that chance to go for a title, and then maybe goes up against Rhea.
Yeah. I
don't know, but that's kind of how I'm feeling right now.
All right, Blaine, and why do you have Sol Ruka winning already? So go ahead.
So who won last night? I didn't watch Raw last night.
Liv Morgan. She won the fatal four. Oh,
talk about Sol and
Sol kept the title. Yeah.
So she's gonna beat her again. Jade and Charlotte.
That's the fatal four-way.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Jade and Charlotte gonna cancel each other out, so they're gonna be out the match completely. So essentially, it's gonna be a one-on-one. Sol versus Lyra again. Sol's gonna win. I got Io beating Raquel. Somebody's going to try to. I think somebody's going to try to interfere, and it's going to cost Raquel. So Io wins. Then I got Soul and Liv.
Hmm.
I got Soul winning because I was thinking before even Ivan said it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna come in and cost Liv, and it's gonna be a rematch from her debut, Soul versus Io. They'll make up for that blunder of a Soul snatch. But I think Io gonna win again. Io Queen of the Ring.
Yeah. So Ryan brought up a good point before I get to Jordan. He said Raquel wins it and faces Liv for the title.
I can see that too. I just don't see her beat Io though.
I know that's so tough for Io to lose. But honestly, that's really good booking. I think if you have Raquel facing Liv at SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, it is good booking. But I don't.
Oh yeah,
They'll fuck it up.
probably. And he said Roxanne costs Raquel because I mean Roxanne's been like the outcast. It looks like lately.
She
I don't
gonna
know.
join up with Finn. They're
Probably,
gonna get back together.
probably. Jordan.
All right, so I got Soruka. So
All right.
Soruka gonna beat Liv Morgan,
Oh shit. All right.
and
Don't be so
then
surprised.
I got Io beating Raquel, and then it's gonna be Soul and Io Sky in the finals, and I got Io Sky.
Okay.
Isn't that exactly what Blaine said too? I think so.
It is.
Copying.
Yeah, I didn't mess up this one.
Hey, he did say Rey Mysterio. All right, so I have Sol Ruka winning the Fatal 4-Way because just like Blaine said, I think Charlotte and Jade are going to pretty much cancel each other out. They're going to go at it, and it's going to pretty much be like a one-on-one with Lyra and Sol. I think Liv Morgan, I think she beats Sol Ruka, and I think that Raquel beats Io and we get them two in the finals. And I think that's where the Judgment Day really starts to like start falling apart. Because I've been wanting to see Liv and Raquel go at it for a while. And if it goes Ryan's way to have Raquel win it and then facing Liv at SummerSlam, I'm all for it. If it makes them go into finals and then Liv wins and she goes to be a double champion, which I feel like with WWE's booking, that's the way they want to go, to put her in the actual bracket when she's already a champion. I don't know. I feel like their booking with Liv makes me think that they want her to be a double champion. But either ways, I do because of putting her in the bracket when she's already a champion. I feel like they're booking her to win it, and I think she does win it.
I'll let Soul be the double champ. I see in world title.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that too. But with Liv's booking, I feel like it's so weird to where they're gonna book her to win the Queen of the Ring, and she's gonna go face Liv, renew that rivalry with her and Rhea at SummerSlam, and then maybe the Judgment Day stays together, and Roxanne maybe cost Rhea the title, and Liv becomes a double champion. I don't know. The booking's so weird over there right now. I feel like maybe that's the way they go.
A lot of options in this match, in this scenario too.
Yeah, Steven says picking the Bird Lady to win the Fatal 4-Way because she's not really feuding with anyone right now. Yeah, I mean, I could see Lyra winning it and for her and Liv to go at it. Yeah, maybe so. But yeah, I mean, the booking has been weird for this for King and Queen of the Ring. It was kind of questionable last night not having Rollins win it, but I think maybe they're gonna go at it again with him and Braun. Possibly Night of Champions. I don't know if they're gonna save it for SummerSlam. But I'm not really sure. But overall, I think leading up to it, the booking hopefully gets better, and I guess we'll see how accurate our predictions are for it. So now we're getting to some other talk for TNA, and I know, and from what I know, Gary's not going to have really anything to say about this, so I might even go to him for this one. Jordan said he kind of saw something, and I know, me and Blaine kind of have a little bit more knowledge on the TNA front as far as that goes. But Former world champion Steve Maclin, who just resigned 3 months ago, was granted his release from the company along with another superstar, Myla Grace, who also departed the company the same day as Steve Maclin. And now more news are coming out that more of talent is to follow Steve Maclin and Myla Grace and other talent that have left TNA in the past. Look at the Rascals, who are, doing absolutely nothing in AEW right now. Some others who have left who are not doing anything where they're at right now. I mean, Joe Hendry's, when he's featured on television, is doing something. You have who else? The Inspiration, who were former tag champs over there, who aren't doing jack shit in AEW either. So I wouldn't really go to AEW from Steve Maclin. I know his wife's there and whatnot, but even she's not doing nothing except like Ring of Honor and what they're going to put him with the Don Callis family. Also, um, but like I said, reports are coming out that more talent is to follow Steve Maclin and Myla to leave the company, and those two names are actual world champion right now, Mike Santana and Leon Slater, former X Division champion. So they're
They might go
losing
to
big talent.
WWE though.
Yeah, Mike Santana, I know for sure. I know Leon Slater's kind of like up in the air right now, but still, you're losing big names, and you want us to take you serious as a wrestling promotion, and you're not doing jack shit to keep your talent there. So Blaine, I'll actually start with you on this one. What do you make of this? Steve Maclin granting getting his release granted from the company, Myla Grace as well, and then other big names leaving soon, like Mike Santana and Leon Slater, and even more could follow them after.
I don't know much about this Macklin guy. I know like some stuff about TNA, but I don't know like enough to chime in on him. But
Right.
if he go to AEW, that's where his career dies. That's everybody that went to AEW that got out of a contract from WWE or whatever. It's basically you ain't doing anything. You go to die basically. If you're not, I feel like if you're not homegrown, if you've been there since day one, they're not going to do anything with you. The only exception was Ricochet. Like he's in main
Yeah.
storylines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Yeah.
it's like it's a place where your career dies. Mike Santana, I think he'll do good in WWE. But I feel like if once he leave TNA, he'll be a mid card. I don't see him in the world title picture of either shows. I say IC or US title at best.
Yeah, Ivan chimed in on a little bit. He said the Inspiration went to Japan at Stardom and TJPW. He's wrestled over there. They were the tag team champions. You see that? And yeah, I actually did see some about them being, tag champs over there. And he said Steve Maclin either sticking to independent or go with his wife, Deonna Purrazzo, to Ring of Honor. I think he's too big for Ring of Honor to me. He said Myla Grace, either Ring of Honor or NXT. And he also added that she's a great performer. See, I don't really watch much, TNA to really, know too much about, someone like Myla Grace. Yeah. Obviously, I know much more about Steve Maclin, Mike Santana, and Leon Slater, guys like that. But yeah, I know that Ivan and them, they do the TNA watch along every Thursday and whatnot. So he obviously knows way more of TNA front than I do. Steven says he can see Maclin going to Ring of Honor because of his wife, Deonna Purrazzo. He says Santana's contract expiring in July. If Santana leaves TNA, he says TNA is in trouble and would be a matter of time before TKO is buying TNA. And honestly, I think this is like the whole
That's the whole idea.
The whole thing. Yeah, just the whole idea right now is pretty much for TKO to buy TNA. And he said really wouldn't he's rule out Maclin going to MLW. Now that I could see as well, going to MLW. Ivan said something tells me TNA will sell the company to TKO down the line. Anthem is a cheapskate. It's great. Yep, I 100% agree. They're letting all their good talent walk. It's so sad to see. Jordan, anything to offer on this?
Yeah, I heard a lot of them names getting released, but I can see them going to Ring of Honor, WWE, or independent wrestling. Though I can see them going there.
Yeah, I mean, for Steve Maclin, I think the whole idea maybe is go and meet his wife in AEW. She's mainly featured on Ring of Honor, anyways. I think Steve Maclin is too big to be strictly exclusive to Ring of Honor. I could see maybe some sort of storyline in AEW or just doing what Tony Khan does best for any new talent, and that's put him with the Don Callis family. They put Kevin Knight, of all people, with the Don Callis family as well. Come on, man.
Modern day NWO.
Fucking Don Callis announced Kevin Knight, and his fucking dentures fell out while he was doing it.
Oh, so that was real?
Yeah.
I thought he. I thought he was. I don't know. I didn't know if that was real or that was a joke.
No, it was real. I was watching it live when it happened. Yeah, he announced Kevin Knight, and all of a sudden, the moment he said Kevin Knight, you see something fall out of his mouth. I'm like, I said, this like his dentures just fall out.
I saw that highlight.
Ivan says WWE wants Santana in the main roster, but I feel like they won't use him very well at all and have him in catering. He's better off being the next face in NXT before the main roster. See, honestly, I would agree with that. I think he should go to NXT first, become that face over there, and not debut him automatically on the main roster. I know the reports are saying they want him first on the main roster, but honestly, I would have him go to NXT. He's already been in NXT as a TNA talent, and they know him over there. So bring him over there full time. Let him go to Joe Hendry route. Joe Hendry was in NXT for a while.
Ricky Saints.
Debuted him. Same thing. Ricky Saints was in NXT. I honestly hate how the crowd, like the internet crowd, is treating that other guy, Mason Rook. And it's only because of his size. He's a really big dude, don't get me wrong. But man, he can go. I mean, this dude, if you see his indie highlights, he is fantastic. But you're like, oh, he's fat. Oh, like he looks like a woman or something like that. I mean, it's so stupid, I think. But I think his indie highlights can improve themselves. But I would say, and everyone's saying it as well, Steven even said, well, put Santana in NXT. And he said, Maclin, to be honest with you, so we'll do just fine on the indies and even some GCW matches. I could see it as well. I think he would do pretty well in GCW. But I think TNA is a ticking time bomb, and I think TKO is just around the corner just waiting for it to be for sale if the deal is not already being done.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was so excited for the TNA premiere on AMC, and it sucked. It was so bad. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I'm watching another episode. And I don't think I've watched another episode since the debut on AMC. Ivan says, if TNA loses Santana and Leon Slater, TNA is done. So we'll see by the end of July. So what Santana decision will be from there. Leon Slater is the next. His contract expiring, so Anthem will need to make a move. For one, they're losing Santana for sure, but I think Leon Slater is also going to leave. I think he is way too good to be there. If all their big talent is leaving, then honestly, I think he should as well. But honestly, from what Santana, I think, is so close to the move to WWE, but I'm so worried on the Leon Slater front because I don't think he should go to AEW. Like, because I know Tony Khan made his comments that they're going to be bringing in a bunch of well-known guys. I'm expecting like the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm expecting the New Day, but I'm hoping Leon Slater isn't one of them. I would love to see Leon Slater in NXT as well. And Steven says, guys, see WWE doing a Sunday nights. Oh, yeah, he said doing a Sunday night's main event on Labor Day weekend in Atlanta. Yeah, I will actually touch base on that because I'm going to talk about a certain event that's happening in Louisiana or the amount they're moving the dates for it, if they ever have it there. It's the third time they changed the date for it. And we're actually getting to our last topic, which is that. So luckily, Steven brought that up so we can actually talk about that.
Great segue, Steven.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he actually did well with this one. And that is the big question. Does WWE and TKO hate the city of New Orleans? And I think I worded that perfectly because, I mean, we all know, and I've touched base on this a lot, that, they ripped in WrestleMania away from us. I mean, we should have already had it. And they gave it. And of course, Steven saying thank you. Yes. Absolutely great segue into this topic. Yeah, they also did. Like I said, they took WrestleMania from us and has still not given us a reason. There's still zero reason behind it. They already had the WrestleMania and still haven't given us a reason why they took it from us. And it's not like they're going to say, "Oh, we're going to take it from y'all this year, but we're going to give it to y'all next year." No, they're going to Saudi Arabia, so there's still no plans right now to give us another WrestleMania. But they say, "Oh, here's your consolation prize. We're going to give you Money in the Bank." Well, let me actually bring up the tweet because this is the third time that they changed dates for Money in the Bank. Because when they first announced it, they announced it for August 29th, which all three dates are after SummerSlam. You never see Money in the Bank after SummerSlam. So August 29th was the first one. And they're like, "Oh, no, well, that's not good enough. We're going to change it to September 6th. But then they announced that Sunday night main event is coming to Atlanta on September 6th. So they're like, okay, well, we're going to move it to October 10th. So now Money in the Bank, which is always held before SummerSlam, is going to be in October. They are fucking with us.
Before too long, they're gonna move the locations again.
Oh yeah, honestly, this is like a believe it thing for New Orleans. They are constantly screwing us. But before I have smoke come out of my ears and give my whole thing, I'm gonna actually toss it to Gary because I haven't heard from him in a second because it's whole TNA topic. But what do you make of the company constantly screwing the city? And do you think it's actually going to be held in October, or are they going to change it or take it from us again?
So definitely don't know as much about it as you guys. I have only heard what you guys have told me and stuff about like WrestleMania being taken away and all of that good stuff. But personally, I think they do hate New Orleans. I think they do hate the state of Louisiana as a whole. I don't know why Jordan's cousin just fucking doesn't like us over here.
Shit, fucker would hate him too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my own cousin. I hate him.
I know, Jordan. I know. We've talked about it. But no, legit, I think he hates New Orleans, or they hate New Orleans. I think they hate Louisiana. And I'm calling it now. It is getting stripped from us again. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it's kind of like that thing, like they're tricking everyone. They're like, "Oh, you already planned your vacation based on this? Well, haha, now you're wasting your vacation because we moved it again." And last minute, they're gonna, everyone's gonna be like talking to their boss, like, "Hey, man, they moved it. Like, this is why I took my vacation. Is there any way I can extend it or change it? Whatever." And then they're gonna be like, "Haha, we're moving it to fucking Miami or some bullshit." I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna move it, but I guarantee you it's not gonna be in Louisiana.
So to kind of help Steven out on this, he said the Saints have a home game on October 11th. He said they better get hurrying up and moving the ring. It's not in the Superdome. The Saints play in the Superdome, but across the street is the Smoothie King Center, which is where the Pelicans play at, and that's where it's at. So to kind of clarify the comment there. But what you got, Blaine?
I don't think they'll move it. I think this will probably be the last time that they do it. But they don't want no pissed off Louisianians on their ass.
Pissed off once taking WrestleMania from us.
Yeah, they're already mad, but they don't want it to even be over, But I think it's going to stay on that date, and I'll be in the building. I'm going. I don't know about y'all, but I'll go.
I mean, I want to see the prices first, because
you're right.
And Steven says Smoothie King has an arena. Yep.
Yeah.
That they do.
To piggyback off of Blaine, I'm not going to be there because I don't have enough money to travel because I know it's not going to be in New Orleans.
It's going to be in New Orleans. They ain't going to do that again.
Kayla said it gives her more time to save some money now for this, because I know Kayla plans on traveling to New Orleans for Money in the Bank. She's been talking about it, so it said it gives her more time to save some money for it. I mean, that's all it's doing now is giving people more time to save money to pay these ridiculous prices. Because look at a regular Raw and SmackDown. I mean, for front row, they're charging like fucking thousands to do that. Jordan?
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny that they don't move it to Vegas. Like I put in our chat the other day, but at this point, I don't know. They might, move it. And yep, my cousin probably hates New Orleans, so
She probably hates you too.
yeah, and I hate them too. So
Jeez, probably hates you too.
but it's a bunch of shit.
Dude, I'm sorry to jump in again. I just wanted to say I actually just got word they are moving it. They're gonna, instead of Money in the Bank, they're gonna give us a little independent thing in Mamu.
At the skating rink.
Yeah, the skating rink in Mamu. And they're only gonna sell 30 tickets, so good luck.
Shit, fucking Jordan going off the deep end, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they move it. I'm just tired of them switching dates. Just third time they do it. If you want, either pick a date or they just don't give it to us at all. Because any other pay-per-view, I mean, whatever it is, SummerSlam or whatever pay-per-view they've had already this year, they haven't had no fiasco of doing date changes and nothing like that. It's just us. It's like, what the hell do we do? They came to WrestleMania twice in a matter of a few years, and it was a great turnout both times. So what the hell do we do to them? Honestly, like Jordan said, to quote Jordan, it's a bunch of shit. That's what it is. It's I don't know. It's honestly exhausting being a fan sometimes and living here. Because to answer my own question in the overlay right here, yeah, I think they do hate us. Because they don't do this to nobody else.
I mean,
It's
so exhausting.
To add on to that, Dylan.
Yeah.
I just want to add, like, I do think they hate us, but also, like, I can't really blame them. Like, I've never been to Vegas. I've never been to a lot of the other cities, but I have been to New Orleans, and that place does kind of suck dick. So, like, I mean,
there are places that do suck, for sure. Like, honestly, I've been down Bourbon Street more times than I can count, and I don't think that's a great tourist attraction at all. It smells like piss. I mean, it's not a great place to go. Yeah, for a first timer, yeah, for sure. But I mean, for guys like me that have been there quite a bit of times, it's really not great. But I mean, overall, around the Superdome and the Smoothie King Center and whatnot, like they got Champion Square that people hang out for the Saints games, and they always have like live things playing and whatnot. I think it's a good time. And honestly, like it's always been a good time for when WrestleMania came around and whatnot. I just don't understand what their beef is with us. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see if it actually stays in October, or we'll have Money in the Bank. We'll have Money in the Bank night 1 and 2 actually in New Orleans, and then wherever the location they're going to have it at next year. It's going to be pushed back that many times. I don't know. But like I said, it's exhausting. It's exhausting being a fan, and it's exhausting. Ryan said, get this Gary guy off of here. He said, that guy stinks. New Orleans is awesome.
Dude. You must live in a fucking sewer if you think New Orleans is awesome.
Overall, New Orleans is awesome for sure. But Bourbon Street, to be a big tourist attraction, yeah, seeing it, like I said, seeing it once is cool, but it's not great when you go multiple times. But overall, New Orleans to me is great. I mean, from going as long as I've been going for like Saints games and stuff, I do love the city for sure.
I mean, maybe certain parts of it, but like I've been all over New Orleans. The last time I went, my grandma's back window got shot out by someone, and then we saw 2 people running on the road shooting guns at each other and almost hit someone. Like the city.
What part did you go to?
Like where the
you went to the hood.
He went
No,
to the
it
night
was-
ward. That's where he went.
It wasn't even the hood. That's the thing. It was like where the fucking aquarium and shit is. Like, it was a good part of the city, but there was just crazy ass fucking people there. Like, bro, the city sucks dick. Like, there might be good parts of New Orleans, but overall, the city is fucking awful.
You'll be at a,
Ryan's-
Ryan, you'll be at a game with Ryan. That's why.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt feelings, so I'm not gonna touch that.
But yeah, it doesn't sound like y'all went to a great part of New Orleans. I've been,
It
I've been
really
to the
wasn't a
aquarium.
bad part, dude. Like, the town just sucks, or the city.
Oh man. Ryan said that's all the party experience is like going to Waffle House at night.
Oh, what is the best food in the world when you're drunk?
Dude, Waffle House is awesome. See, like that place is good. New Orleans, on the other hand, not good.
Shit, the thing is, don't go to Waffle House expecting a good, clean environment. Honestly, the dirtier the better.
Yeah, you just want the food.
Shit, when I show up, I want my cook to be outside smoking a cig, and going back in and making my food. Like that's the experience I
What
want.
the fuck?
Bro, that's the experience I get every time I go to Wendy's.
What the fuck, dude?
The last time I went to
Okay.
Wendy's, the guy taking my order was standing outside smoking a joint with another dude. Like, they told me to pull up after I paid at the window, and all I could smell was marijuana. He was outside with his little like headset, taking all the orders and sending them to the window.
Shit, eating food from there was the only time you ate food and was actually a lot hungrier after, probably.
Maybe, I don't know.
Fuck, dude.
Y'all crazy.
But honestly, that's the best time to go to Waffle House. You want the thing is, you want your cook to be in like a fucking bar fight, right before he makes your food,
Or during.
or you're during making my food. I don't give a fuck.
I'll tell you one thing: if you go to Waffle House and you cook wearing an orange sleeve like you playing basketball, that's the best food in the world. The Waffle House orange sleeve.
That's great. That's great, dude. Holy shit! Wow. And on that note, that is the end of our show. I hope everybody enjoyed the show for sure.
The last 5 minutes went on a tangent.
Man, what an experience.
The last 5 minutes was like a good meal from Waffle House, Steve. The best part.
Shit. That's so good. But yes, that will do it for this live stream edition of the Worldly Podcast. Hope everyone enjoyed this. I hope everyone enjoyed our tirade about Waffle House and going to Wendy's while the cook's smoking weed and all that good stuff. For anyone who tuned in right as we were talking about that, yes, we did talk about wrestling on this show. Just rewind a little bit. You'll catch some of it. Gary, where can we find you on social media?
Facebook, Gary Fontenot, Twitter, Gary_Fontenot04, and on the stream either every other Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on my work schedule, sadly. And really quick, I just want to apologize. I know Dylan said it's not a big deal, but I had some changes at work where now my schedule is not like set. It's on an every other week basis, so I won't be able to stick to like one single week a day to be able to do the show, unfortunately.
I mean, it was like that when Blaine was doing baseball. It's honestly not a big deal.
It'll be like that again in the spring.
Exactly. So honestly, it's fine. Blaine, where can we find you at?
Facebook at Blaine Arsenal and X at B_Arsenal_.
Jordan?
On Facebook at Jordan Johnson and Twitter at Jordan_J2000.
I guess I'll hop back on the trend of the Facebook thing. Dylan Aber, Facebook, Twitter, I changed my username again to the Ace of Elite. I was tired of the underscore. So I'm on Twitter at the Ace of Elites, Instagram at Ace of Elites. The podcast you can find at World Elite Pod on both Instagram and Twitter. The audio platforms has all of our audio stuff, any major audio platform where you listen to your stuff. All the sponsors, affiliates, and whatnot, merch, everything is in the description of the video. So go and check that out as well. We will be back next Wednesday for our mid-year awards, as far as like the male and female superstar of the year so far, match of the year, champion of the year, tag team of the year, all that good stuff. We will be back, and we may have a couple of other faces on here as well. And then the week after that, we'll shift back to Tuesday, and we will be doing our big quadruple prediction show of Night of Champions, Great American Bash, Forbidden Door, and Slammiversary if TNA has any talent left. But then, so we'll see. It honestly may be a triple if TNA goes out of business. So we'll see. But that will do it. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for tuning in. Thanks to my guys here. This is the first time Gary is not able to thank a guest for coming on because we didn't have one this time. So I'm sure it's kind of weird for you, Gary, not to say anything about it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna thank Waffle House for sponsoring this stream.
That's right. Great sponsor, Waffle House, for sponsoring the last 5 minutes of our show.
Yep.
It was sure something. But that will do it. And I hope everyone enjoys NXT that is currently on right now. It's been on for a few minutes. Enjoys AEW, TNA, if it's actually going to air with anyone there, SmackDown, and all that good stuff. So we will see y'all next Wednesday, and y'all have a great week.